I'll be home there for Christmas. Oh, you can count and plan on me.
Behind every case, there is a person, a family, and a story that slowly begins to fade. Two films, Alive Inside and The Genius of Marianne, captured this fading in different but powerful ways. This essay argues that intimate filming combined with sound and personal history creates empathy for people living with dementia. These ideas will guide my own film, He Knew Me Once. In this scene, Henry, a dementia patient, listens to music from his youth. At first, he is closed off and silent. Then the music begins and his face lights up. He moves, he speaks, he reconnects. The filmmaker uses an observational approach, letting the moment unfold naturally. The handheld camera stays close, capturing every tiny shift in Henry's expression. This intimacy makes us feel as if we are there with him. Sound design is a key. The music starts in Henry's headphones, but then swells into the film's soundscape. This choice turns his private reaction into a shared emotional event. The effect is powerful. We don't just watch Henry, we feel his joy. In my own documentary, He Knew Me Once, I will use close-ups and sound cues tied to personal history. These will act as memory triggers, helping the audience connect deeply with the subject's inner world.
Okay, once upon a time, there was a young girl who lived not in a castle, but in a hotel. And she really had a pretty good time. She never had to buy food, she never had to cook, she never had to clean up. It was like a dream.
Pam's son speaks with her while the film cuts to old family photos and home videos. She struggles to remember details, and the images remind us of the rich life she has lived. This is a participatory mode. The filmmaker is also the son. The camera becomes part of their family conversation. The structure layers present-day footage with archival material showing not just decline but an entire life, natural light in the home, and pauses in the dialogue, and warmth and space for reflection.
So I want to show you these pictures. Take a look and try and tell me what these things are. What's that thing?
It's a house.
That. How about this one?
That is a
It starts with a B. Something you sit on.
a
That's okay.
The impact is clear. Marianne is not only a patient, she is a mother, a partner, a woman with history. In my film, I will adopt this by combining present-day interactions with personal objects and family images. These layers will give dignity and context to the man's story beyond his memory loss. Both films value intimacy and respect. Both use sound and close framing to bring us closer to their subjects, but they differ in focus. Alive Inside shows the sudden spark of recognition in the present, while The Genius of Marianne creates depth by weaving memory and history together. Together, these strategies show me that combining sensory immediacy with layered history will make my film more powerful. It will allow He Knew Me Once to show both the emotional moments of recognition and the wide story of family and memory. In my documentary, I'll follow a man with dementia, his family, and his carer. Guided by these films, I will use three main strategies. These choices aim to create empathy, honesty, and emotional impact, and to honor those who live with dementia or Alzheimer, and those who remember for them.
My biggest problem is I sometimes kind of feel like I'm caged. I mean, I can't even go buy a paintbrush without, going through the big rigmarole, getting mom dressed up and getting in the car and going out of town. And so I just have to, forget it. So, remember the phenomenal life that she's given me.